Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Geneforge 2! We've struck against the Barzites, allied with the Awakened, and, well, the Barzites are probably never going to talk with us again. Now, we're going to find out what the Barrier of the Wind is. The Awakened require our assistance with this. Let's find out. Let's see here. Written on the wall, beware, only the Awakened may enter, all others will perish. We are of the Awakened. You never stop being surprised at what the rogues and criminals in these mountains have, with limited resources, been able to accomplish. You are at the north end of a massive gallery carved out of the solid granite. There are several worn-looking golems standing nearby. That gives some hint of where the labor came from. The cavern is hot and noisy, the air crackles with free-floating magical energy, your skin tingles and your hair stands on end. Something is happening here right now. Something huge and powerful. Technician's quarters. Okay. Doesn't seem to be much of anything here. This is one of the serviles who work on the barrier. He bows to you quietly. He seems nervous. What is happening here? We are hard at work. There is much to do. You should talk to learned Varkan. We are to tell you to speak with him. Who are you? Just a loyal Awakened Shaper, eager to work and fight to protect our home. Alright then. Learned Varan, they say? Varkan. You meet an old servile. Or maybe it's a young servile that's been prematurely aged by the energy in this place.
Ah, the other Shaper who helps the Awakened. Welcome. Welcome to where we create the Barrier of the Winds. I am learned Varkan. It is good to have visitors in this lonely and isolated place.
How did you build this place?
It was made following the instructions of Tulderic. You may have met him. He is the Shaper who is in charge of the Magus complex to the east. It was a long, painful process and much hard work. A number of serviles died in its construction. However, Tulderic made several golems. Without their help, we would never have finished.
Is Tulderic here now?
No, it would be much easier if he was. However, Tulderic is very volatile. He lost interest in the work. He gave us a set of instructions to finish growing the barrier, and he left. Yes, Shaper? Is there anything else you want to know?
What is this place?
This is the most secret Awakened installation. Here we make the defenses that will protect us from the inevitable onslaught of the Shapers. We are making a strong force of flying Drakons. They will soar on the winds and provide the barrier that keeps the Shaper Council from destroying our homes. Alas, the one who directed us so far, Tulderic, left us so that he could work on other matters. He gave us instructions to finish the barrier, but several key things are missing. That is why you were sent here. You are free to explore and look around. Please do not tinker with the equipment, however. It is very dangerous and delicate.
To help activate the barrier, I will need access to your supplies.
Oh, of course, Shaper. I will send someone to unlock our supply room immediately.
I am ready to help you finish growing the Barrier of the Winds. What do I do first?
First, I am afraid we need your help dealing with a small emergency. One of the Drakons grew too fast. It broke out of its incubation chamber, and it is now unstable. It is roaming around in the southern labs. Please get rid of it. Somehow.
Lovely. So, first thing first, find a Drakon in the southern labs and kill it. Ah, more supplies. Let's see, anything in here? Mandrake tincture! We can put that in storage. Nothing in there, and living tools. Okay. What else is back here? Oh, there's the kitchen. And the larder. Okay, so, fairly small living quarters. Probably a bit cramped, but I guess they don't have many people here or something? Let's see... Storage! Yes, you can open that. There's a lot of power in here, it seems. Reapers, those we could use, and Swarm Crystal and Madness Gems we don't need. Ooh! Pools! Excellent! That's always good to have. That looks like it's a power section. Maybe. This is a large laboratory. It is dominated by numerous large steel tanks. Power conduits run along the floor. Magical energy travels through long crystal fibers and powers whatever is happening in the tanks. You walk up to a tank and look in. In an instant, you realize what this place was built for. Even a shaper like you, for which wonders and miracles are a day-to-day thing, can't help but be amazed. There is a drake growing in the tank. No, not a drake. Something bigger and meaner, with huge wings that will enable it to soar on the wind and watch over these isolated mountain valleys. This is what the Awakened are counting on to protect them from Shaper invasion. An army of flying Drakons which will protect the narrow passes leading up to their cities. And even considering the awesome power of the Shaper Council, you have to admit, it might work. Ow, 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 ow. Why all the pain? What the hell is going on in there? Heal up, please? Seriously, what the hell was doing that? Come on, finish healing. There you go. Jeez, ow! What is going on in there that's causing all that power surge? Is there going to be it in here as well? No, it was just in there. Why? What the hell is in there that's doing that? This is probably a power core that will probably... Yep, that's burning us. And in here is more. Jeez, there are a lot of these. This machinery is controlling the power flow to the incubation chambers in this room. It keeps the heat at just the right level to help the baby monsters grow big and strong. It looks to be set properly. The only thing you could do is try to sabotage it. However, that would be a risky proposition if your skill was insufficient. Also, it is worth noting that sabotaging the Spire might make your allies in the Awakened very, very angry. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that. Right, so northeast is filled with pain. Northwest seems fine. One of the south ones is where the Drakon is, we were told. Might be one of these. Ah! Oh! It's speaking. This Drakon talks? It'll come back to us soon, I imagine. Seemed to be asking, why am I? Couple more living tools. We'll speak with the Drakon shortly. Let's see. First aid station. Oh, nice. Always good to have first aid. The magic taking place here requires a lot of power, and it all comes out of here. You feel your skin starting to burn and blister from the heat of it. The serviles here stay far away from these passages and chambers for good reason. Yeah, we'll stay out of there, thanks. We don't want to burn to death. You meet a Drakon. It's a very new creature. Its scales are still soft and bright green. However, it is as powerful as any of these deadly creations. It looks at you. You can see that it is confused and scared, unsure what it should do or how it should use its massive power. It paces around, lost. Drakon, where did you come from?
I born.
It knows some language somehow, but very little.
I hear. I look.
What do you want?
I...
It twists its head back and forth, looking around, terrified of everything it sees. It roars and starts pacing faster. You have to leave this place now.
I lost. Want go. No go. I fear. Lost. No.
Why don't you come with me? I'll show you where to go. The Drakon looks skeptical, but it walks up to you. It seems willing to follow you for a little while. Ow, 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 ow! Why the hell is that burning? It said it would follow me. Why is it not following me? Fine. Get in there. Get more healing again. Bloody hell. Yeah, there it is. The Drakon is following you. It hopes it will show you the way out. You will show it the way out. Okay, I guess we can show it the way out. But that doesn't seem like a very good thing. And again, it is a creation. Creations do have the right to live, so... Come on. The Drakon runs out of the complex. It is free. Hopefully it doesn't cause problems. I took care of that loose Drakon. It won't be a problem.
Excellent. They're powerful creatures. Even one as young as that can do serious harm. I'm glad it's gone. Now we can proceed to build the barrier.
Now what do you need?
Well, this is sort of embarrassing. Tolderic left us instructions to finish the barrier, but they are incomplete. We tried to get him to tell us the rest of them, but he is very unstable. I don't want to say that, but it's true. He refused to help us. The servile who had the instructions, unfortunately, is also very unstable. He was terrified of the Drakons. He fled to the south. His name was Marjan. I think Marjan is in Rising Lands now somewhere. Our trackers lost him in that area. Find him and get from him the instructions to finish the barrier. If I were you, I'd look for him in settlements. He's not the warrior type.
Alright. Look in settlements. Maybe we'll take a look in Geth. He might be in there. Let's just hope that those in Geth don't try to kill us. Well, Geth isn't trying to kill us. Let's see. Hopefully he's somewhere in here. Geth Inn. Finchy. No. Nobody in there. Nobody in there. Alright. Anywhere else he might be? That's a townswoman. No. Random servile. No. Empty building. No. Come on. He's gotta be in here somewhere. Wouldn't be down there. Random servile. Random servile. That's a shaper. Maybe in here. A dirty servile. Are you Marjan? He looks at the ground. I knew it. I knew they would track me down. I knew there was no hope. Why did you flee and stop working on the barrier? I was scared. I thought there was a place I could go and be safe. Now I know there is no place to be safe anywhere, ever. You need to come with me. Yes, I must. I will, but not yet. There is a research and shaping and breeding hall here in the northeast corner of town. They are working on something there. We need to know what. It is important. I know most of what is happening in there, but not all. You should sneak in. Find out what unusual things are happening in the shaping halls at the far north end of the complex. Once I know that, I can go with you. You aren't sure about this. Marjan might be stalling, but you need to convince him to come with you. Alright. And I have a feeling that it's going to be a stealthy trip. If we can go through it stealthily and find out what we need, we won't need to kill the entire town. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and leave my creations inside a building here. Right here. That'll avoid any accidental follows. Now, I'll be able to go in and investigate. Now, let's see if we can find a way through. You sneak into the Geth Shaping Hall. You walk very quietly. If anyone sees you back here, the town will turn on you in an instant. Oh, look. Oh, we can take a few items. Let's see if we can get around. There's a large laboratory to the south. It's not empty. You can hear someone walking and muttering. Right, not going that way. Yeah, that's not good. You can hear guards talking in the room just to the south. Oop! This is a very unusual shaping hall. The platforms to either side are to be expected. However, what gets your attention are the metal tanks at the north end of the room. You aren't familiar with this sort of apparatus. It's a large metal container, half full of murky liquid. It looks like it might be used as an incubation chamber where a newly made creation might continue to grow. Whatever they're planning to make here is complex, and big, and interesting. You read the book, looking for some clue to what sort of creation they are planning to make here. While there are lots of notes about the construction of the tanks and the many steps needed to get the chemical balance of the tank broth just right, there's no mention of what the tanks are actually for. Looks like we'll have to go into one of the rooms. Maybe we can get through the laboratory quickly. Maybe. Let me see. You enter a breeding hall. Most shaper tools or weapons are grown, not made. They are produced in halls like this one. You look into the pens that surround you and see living tools, batons, and even mines. They circle each other very slowly and carefully, occasionally mating. Eventually, the infant tools are carried out and prepared to fulfill their purpose. Considering the number of mines and weaponry you see, the people here must be preparing for quite a lot of fighting. Nobody saw that. Okay. I think that's everything. Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, I think there were some shapers who wanted to know what was going on too, so we may as well tell them as well. First though, let's go tell the guy here. After we get our creations out of this box. Shed, blacksmith, whatever, you know what I mean. I investigated the shaping hall. Now you must come with me. Yes, those tanks. Tanks like we used to make the barrier. Tanks to breed mighty dracons. I did not know the Barzites had the ability. I must inform the Awakened. Thank you, Shaper. I will submit. I will let you take me back to my prison. It is time. Come with me. Yes, Shaper. Slowly, painfully, Margin joins you. Alright, we can get out of here. Before we do, we're going to tell the Shapers about this as well. They're going to want to know. Come on! Bloody slow serviles. Let's go. There he is. We've been in the back shaping hall in Geth. They're ready to make something big back there. So we tell Bunk. That's not good. I'll tell McNulty about that. We may need to destroy Geth first. Thanks. Aren't you gonna reward me for my help? Bunk sighs. Fine, I suppose so. He gets up and, in his taciturn put-upon way, gives you a quick fighting lesson. His years of experience come in handy. His help will make you faster on your feet in battle. Blunk returns to cooking his grisly little bit of meat. Do you need any help? Nothing else. Ooh, quick action. Yay. Alright, let's go back. We found what we can and learned what we can. Plus, hey, we got a little quick action. That's always good. Margin slumps and shakes his head. Shaper, you have had your way. Here I am. I have come back. I will help finish the barrier. He walks through the door to the south. You think you can hear him whimper as he enters. I swear, there's so many doors here. They are really heavily defended. Or at least well defended in that way. I have returned Marjan for you. Well done. He is still surly and erratic, but we got the information we needed. He can do no further harm. Well, he can do harm, but we are watching him, and we can deal with him if he interferes again. Now we know precisely what we need to do. Most of it has already been done. Most of the rest is being done right now. But we still need your help for one more thing. What do you need to complete the barrier? We are almost there. Unfortunately, Tolderik never secured the final component we need to make the barrier. It is something called a conduit shard. It is used to control the flow of magical energy. We'll need perfect control for the final stages of the creation of the Dracons. We must have a conduit shard. Once we have it, the work can finally begin. We have a conduit shard. Learned Harkan carefully takes the shard from you. His hands tremble with excitement. Yes, this is it. This is all we need.
Soon the skies will roar, the wind will be thick with flying dracons, ready to decimate those who would burn our homes and kill our children. At last we will be safe. Go back to Learned Pinner. Tell her it is ready. We have won. Thank you, Shaper. Thanks to you, I believe we might survive.
How are things going with the barrier?
Well, the dracons are growing fast now. Soon they will be ready, and the Shapers will be forced to stay away.
And we leveled up. Let's improve healing craft a bit more, since we do kind of need that. Good. Now, we got major heal. Actually, I'll put heal there and major heal there. That'll help greatly. Okay, now back to tell Learned Pinner what we did. Hello again, Pinner. It is done. The barrier of winds is complete. So I have heard. It is not a perfect shield, but up here in these remote mountains it may be enough. You may have saved us from your people. Truly, we will remember you always for this, or at least as long as we live. I have found out what we finally need to do to save the people of Madab. When you are ready, we can discuss the issue. The final test will, I am afraid, be a difficult one. What needs to be done to protect the Awakened? You have made a good beginning. Okay. What is the final thing I will need to do to save the Awakened? I have learned something recently. Something terrifying. The Mad Takers Serviles of Zas-Us are not alone. They have allied with a pack of rogue drakes, and those mad creatures are attempting to breed. I don't know. I don't know what they are making, but it will be massive and terrible and uncontrollable, and they must be stopped. Go to those wastes of madness and find and kill their leaders. Kill the 3 mad drakes, Rakus, Akat, and Ias. That will end their conspiracy and break their power. Once this is done, it will at last be time to meet the outside world. Rakus, Akat, and Ias. In the next episode, we will find them. I think we probably encountered them now and then, and we know they're in Taker lands, but I don't remember precisely where. Well, we will find them, and we will kill them. And then, well, that may be it. That'll be in the next episode. So, till then, I am Chester44. That is Emil, Rendar the 2nd, Gatston the 5th, and Xander. This has been a Geneforge 2 Let's Play, and I will see you all next time.